Hello, it's episode 6 of season 49. We finished watching it just now, and some stuff actually happened this time. We had a little bit more of an interesting vote. Actually, at the end, I was pretty sure I knew which way it was going, but I'm wrong all the time. So, so who knows?
I wasn't 100% sure, but I mean, I'm always like that. I was sort of like, please let it be this, but I'm just so scared it's not going to be.
Yeah. I was saying during the episode that, the popular opinion, well, I don't know about the popular opinion. I should be careful about saying that because there's only a few sort of different people that I follow, but among those people, it's like this season has been slow up till now. It could be good. There's some good characters in there, but season has been slow. Not a lot interesting has happened, so kind of ready for it to unleash. And we got some more interesting stuff this time.
Yeah, and actually, can we just jump to the very end of the episode first?
Sure.
Because in the preview for next week, I think that Sage might be gunning for Savannah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It would be a big... yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not spoiling anything. It would be a big move to make 2 moves back-to-back. That is, especially after a merge, is true. Really raising your head up. Like, you kind of want to take a shot and then lay low for a little bit, take another shot. Yeah.
Then... disappear into the hedge, yeah?
I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure that I took it that way, actually. That shot, I thought was just maybe her, somewhat like maybe Shannon having a go at her a little bit about why did you do that? Why did you take out one of ours? And her
Shannon?
being, a little bit defensive about it.
You mean Savannah?
Yeah, Savannah being, having a go at Sage about Shannon.
Okay, yeah.
Too many S's.
Maybe. Well, I don't see because I'll tell you the reason why I thought that she might be gunning for Savannah, which I kind of hope she is, and I hope she's successful as well, because she's seen Savannah this whole time. She's been on the same tribe as Savannah this whole time, hasn't she? I think she has.
I'm not. Well, actually, we can probably check here. So Shannon was red, blue, blue
after the first split.
Red, yellow, yellow.
They were on separate tribes.
Yeah. So they're only together for the first bit.
Yeah. So maybe I'm completely wrong then. Let's just forget everything that I just said, okay? All right, let's go back to the beginning of the episode because I was very confused.
I didn't take a lot of notes this time, so I'm hoping you did so we can sort of... otherwise, it's not going to be very chronological. We're going to be a bit more haphazard.
So I was very confused because they basically had a challenge straight away.
In the old days, they used to do this all the time. It would be you would have 2 every episode. You would have one with a reward, and you'd have one with the tribe going to tribal.
So you think
tribe,
it's just
tribe
been one challenge because of budgetary constraints or something?
They also, since season 41, the new era, they did a lot of journeys and things like journeys that sort of took the airtime of a second challenge, but they didn't have any of those this time. Yeah.
All right. So what did you think of this first challenge? I'm trying to remember what it even was. Was it the net thing where they had to throw the frisbees at the end? Was that it?
Yes.
The hoop things?
Yes, it was.
Yes, okay,
it was.
Yeah. So they have a big cart that has sandbags on it.
Well, the first thing is that they split them into 3 groups of 4.
Oh, yes. Shit. I've totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 tribes again.
Well, kind of, for 1 week.
Yeah.
Because we knew merge was most likely coming. And I'm kind of glad it's only 1 week because tribes are 4. I mean, I get that it's not a lot of room to move, but that can pretty quickly go right. Because there's already 1 with 3 now, right? What are you going to do? Go down to 2 again? It's just not very fun.
Yeah. Everyone was pretty surprised about that. I was pretty surprised as well. I was like, oh, that's a weird choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas because I'd sort of listened to what people had said or, written, they'd already kind of worked out that it was probably 3 groups of 4 just from the footage from last week. But even before we
And
get to the challenge, Christina,
yes.
yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
You're so unsympathetic. Or was it more because she brought the family stuff into it?
unsympathetic. And that, but also she subbed out of last week's challenge.
Uh-huh.
I just want to point that out.
And she's also
And
had food along the way, right? I think she has.
And she's been eating like a queen.
She's definitely been on the tribe that's been doing well.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, I get it. It's hot. I am completely unsympathetic because that's the sort of person I am.
I think it was just anxiety as well. She was thinking, oh, right, now suddenly I'm mixed up. I'm not in a comfortable place and also really hot and dehydrated.
Mm.
Yeah.
But luckily she didn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I mean, as someone who, has suffered from that, if I don't drink enough water or whatever when it's hot, that does happen to me. And it's like you kind of almost black out, like not like lose consciousness, but like I can't see. I need to be on the ground.
Oh yeah, no, I have had that feeling, not when I've been hot or anything, but definitely I need to lay down horizontally
because otherwise I'm going to fall down. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, maybe I'm being mean because I
feel like she hasn't done a lot
trying to get
in
out
terms
of
of
today's challenge.
No, they weren't going to let her just sit out.
But she did participate, and she was on the tribe that actually lost the challenge.
And before they get to the bit where they're throwing the discs, they've got to move some more sandbags around. How do you feel like Nate felt about that, having moved 100 sandbags or so up the beach with MC that day?
Him and MC, yeah, it's just like, oh, I know how to do this.
And then in the second challenge, there are more sandbags.
Yeah, it's like, do they have like a surplus of sandbags or something?
After they, sleep on the sand and walk around in the sand, and then they carry sand around.
Yeah. So there was that thing that happened with Christina, and she mentioned a family, which I could have done without.
And Rizzo and MC did really well on the tribe that won it. Like MC kind of did the first half, and Rizzo mostly threw the discs in the second half.
Yep.
And Alex did well.
And they were coming last, weren't they? I think they were coming last at first.
Oh, yeah, I forget now.
That's the way I said it. But yeah, they did amazing. And I mean, MC just dominating the first part of the challenge where she has to get. Am I thinking of the right challenge? No, I'm thinking of the wrong one.
She did it in both.
Second. Yeah, she's just brilliant. Yes,
MC
she was the one who got up and had to get the wings off. Yeah, and she did really, really well. Not so well on the first one, but the second one she did extremely well.
I was almost surprised she wasn't throwing the discs as well. Like it was just all guys. I think I don't think we saw a woman throw one of them, did we?
Maybe it had to be like different people, but I saw that they were
maybe.
swapping. So
they do make them do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. So so it was interesting. When the Red Tribe, after they'd gotten their hoop down, they really struggled to push that cart, didn't they?
Yes, and the music went.
Which I'm always a fan of.
Jawan was too busy kissing his disc, trying to get good luck or something, and then he throws it, and then he's sort of like, and then he sort of wanders after it. It's like, mate, you've got one to go. Like, chase it.
Yeah, that's totally what I was thinking. Yeah, and sometimes they'd throw it really hard, and it's just like rolling off into the distance. It's like, do you understand you're making this harder for yourself?
The first time Rizzo threw it, I thought, oh, he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Because it didn't even reach it. If I remember correctly.
It went off on a big angle. It thought, oh, that's not how you throw like a disc at all. But it was just the first throw. He was obviously just getting used to it at the beginning. He did well after that.
Yep, he sure did. So it was actually which tribe is he on now? Hina, the yellow tribe, that won that first challenge, if I remember correctly. It was, wasn't it?
I don't know what the colours were, but it was Rizzo and MC.
It was the yellow. That's the Hina, the yellow tribe, and that's how they won the challenge. So they got the bigger rewards and everything. And the second place was Keller, the blue tribe that has Matt on it still somehow. Oh no, sorry.
No, not Matt.
No, I'm confused.
Nate, do you mean? It had Alex. Because I remember Alex did well.
No, but I remember seeing Alex eating the cheese sandwich, or did everyone win something?
Yeah, first and second did. And first got a dessert. First and second got the cheese sandwich.
That's right. Okay, yes. Okay, hold on. But Alex is on the red now.
Yes, Alex and Nate came second, I think. Yep.
Okay, all right. So it was blue that came. Oh yes, of course. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself.
I know I'm only talking about the men who are on the tries, but that was because when I wrote it down, I was writing down who was throwing, and none of the women were throwing.
Sophie.
The only other one I can remember is MC because she did so much at the start on the right.
Yeah, MC just dominating as the best player ever on Survivor. Yep.
And I made it.
You know, I really hope she's back for season 50. I really hope they bring her on, 'cause she's so good.
Yeah.
I'd love to see her on there. And okay, so sorry, let's finish this challenge. Okay, so they throw the hoops and sure enough, yellow come first, red come second, and blue came last. So they go off back to their tribes, and the discussions begin pretty much immediately.
Well, I guess another one is just that Sophie, who hadn't eaten at all, like the Sophie who started on Calais, finally ate.
Yep.
Which would have just been, I can't even imagine. Often they break it with, they might have a feast next episode. But yeah, often after they haven't eaten for a while, people eat too much and But one sandwich, they're probably okay.
Yep. But there's a lot of introductions because, again, we've got people who have never really been on the same tribe together. So, like, Nate is giving his story again. We hear it for the third time. It's like, okay. You're a stay-at-home dad. Good on ya.
Yeah, I know that stuff. I don't know.
I totally do.
He just gives me vibes again of someone who's going like a fair way. Although at this point, they've all merged. So, but yeah, I mean, he still reads to me like sort of top 7 or whatever. Just like Blue Sophie.
I do like him, but everyone pretty much. Oh, that's the thing. So yeah, so when he's introducing himself, he's talking about, I really wanted to work with Jason. I didn't want to vote him off because if I'm not mistaken, everyone else on that tribe is originally from the Yellow tribe, which Jason was on.
Yeah,
and
so he tells them the truth first to try to be the reliable narrator, as he says it, and then sort of fibs about the second one.
It is very clever, but they don't buy it, basically. None of them buy it.
But of course they're going to be skeptical of him anyway, so yeah.
And then over on the Yellow tribe? No, the Blue tribe. Shannon is just straight on to like trying to form friendships again. She's just like friendship girl, it's just like form an alliance with me, please.
Yeah, and on that one, Steven's in the minority. So if we talk about some of your favourite players, we sort of had in the minority MC, Nate, and Steven all in the minority.
Yeah. And at first, because Steven's pretty worried because he realises I'm definitely in the minority here, but Shannon quite likes him, and she actually would prefer to work with him than Joanne because Shannon knows that Joanne is the weakest red player. And no one wants to work with him.
Yeah, and we had a bit right at the top of the episode where Joanne's talking about how he's, in the original 6 and in a good spot, and Savannah's just, talking down about him and wants to get rid of him. And by the way, another thing we missed is how Savannah really hated them talking about eating the chicken. Almost like they'd slapped her in the face with something. Yeah, like she does not want to hear about anybody else at all.
She's a sore loser. She's a bit of a sore loser, isn't she? Yeah, it's just like, sometimes you'll win as well. And
and they're not even like deliberately doing it to her.
No, they're just talking.
It was like on that podcast I know you listen to as well, where Jason was talking about the chant. And he was saying, "Oh no, we were doing it, and we knew it might."
We were just enthusiastic,
but we didn't. We weren't like we didn't know they were hating it that much.
Yeah, yeah.
If there was
Oh,
someone
and,
who was actually trying to get under her skin, she it would be so easy. Like
Joanne.
yeah, no, I mean deliberately, like because she is ready to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I said this last episode that I really want Joanne to just push the envelope with her so much and just to make a pop, to just go off and go nuts, because I just think it would be so entertaining.
But even though she's not like
then
one
everybody
of my,
will see her true colors.
yeah, oh, that's true. That's true. Even though she's not like one of my favorite players out there, I kind of enjoy that she's in there because it's, there's a lot of sort of lovey-dovey stuff, really, and she's just like a different character.
Well, we've just lost a lot of our lovey-dovey stuff tonight.
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, I was getting very tired of it.
Another one with Stephen was that Stephen and Joanne just had like a nerd out about Marvel or whatever. And
I enjoyed Stephen's jokes. I really liked them. Meet Patty. I've got to remember that one. That's very funny.
I genuinely laughed for the time that you go and try and tell that joke and can't remember the setup. I know it's going to happen.
Oh yeah. No, it's like, what? How does Mr. Hamburger introduce his wife?
Okay,
Meet Patty.
All right, I can't wait to bring this up next time. Where I'm going to say, hey Ben, tell that Stephen joke,
hamburger joke,
and you're going to go, oh yeah, Miss Patty.
Yeah, how does it go again? Yeah, hold on, that's not how it goes.
Stay with me. Yeah.
Who was it again? Something about I think it was a Mr. Hamburger.
They were having
really
fun.
good at telling jokes.
It must just be good having other people to talk to as well. Like they're probably, used up half their stories already.
Yep.
So Stephen kind of gets in with Joanne and
Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon.
He's not real sure which way he's going to go.
Yeah, and when he talks to Shannon, I felt like he was pretty convinced that, I'm going to work with her. And so later on, I was kind of worried because I wasn't sure how committed he was to working with Shannon. So if when Sage came up to him and started talking to him about potentially voting for Shannon, I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Yeah, we have got ahead. We haven't even talked about the second challenge yet. But
yeah. But when he did, when she did, I was like, oh, I hope this goes okay, because he could just totally flip and just go straight to Shannon about this. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, you touched on the fact that I watched another podcast in the Rob Has a Podcast, and I got the name right this week.
The Jeff Has a Podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a podcast too, okay?
He does. It's called On Fire.
Did we want to talk about, was it the first challenge, at the end of the first challenge, Jeff was actually leaning over because it's clearly extremely hot.
Yeah.
And Rizzo gives him the welcome to Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of sort of fan service these days. Like they leave, in the old days, they never would have left stuff in talking about old seasons and old players and stuff. But these days they do it all the time. Yeah. And I messaged you as well to let you know that at one point when Rizzo talks about Aussie, he's talking about an old player, not like an old returning player.
I was thinking to myself when he said it, I was thinking, really?
What does he mean, Aussie?
Really? Are we known for this?
not Australian, yeah.
And he tries that whole flipper thing, which is just a complete disaster.
Yeah, he puts the flippers on, 30 metres up the beach or something. And then waddles. I do enjoy that he just likes having fun. Like, he's poking fun of himself while he's doing it. He's poking fun of himself, like, in the to-camera talk.
Yeah.
The confessional, they call it. Yeah.
He's given him lots and lots of footage.
And then he gets, about less than 10 metres into the water and just throws them away. It's like, no, this is the point at which it probably will start coming easier.
There's another
thing that happens. Sorry, you go.
I was very confused at this stage of the game, thinking, "Oh, they've already done a challenge." So I didn't realize that there were no immunity idols handed out. I didn't actually pick that
That
up.
must have been when you got the phone call, because I actually said when they started, reward only.
Oh yeah, no, I think I saw you said that, but yeah, I was just, yeah, that's fun.
Another thing that happened before the second challenge was that Sophie found an advantage.
Yes, she did.
The knowledge
and
is power.
kept it to herself.
Which
Yes,
is normally what people do. Normally, it's a smart thing to do.
So she's in an interesting position now. She knows that Rizzo has one, so she could.
But she wants to be with Rizzo.
For now, but after we know that they're merging next week, so
yeah, but then they could easily be. Well, I guess if MC doesn't win, because once they go to merge, right, it's individual immunity. So unless she wins individual immunity, she will then be able to finally go after the advantage that she found, because she hasn't actually lost yet.
That's right.
To be able to go get it.
Well, so on Sophie and her knowledge is power advantage. I think that what she will end up doing is taking it as far as she can take, like maybe until like the last time that they can use.
Maybe,
because I don't think Rizzo is at risk. Basically, I don't think anyone's letting Rizzo out anytime soon.
No, unless something comes up. But it's weird though. It's not like a normal idol where you can just take it the furthest. You're not always going to know who's got what.
That's true. But I mean, just in terms of Rizzo, because she knows that Rizzo's got one. So he could always be a target. So if she thinks that he might use it, or if she thinks that she's at risk, but she can wait a while because he's not going anywhere, and he's not going to use it because he doesn't feel at risk.
Yeah, I think she'll hold it a while.
So, yeah, and then even if she takes it to like the last, assuming that her and Rizzo are still there at that stage, to the last opportunity that they're allowed to use the idols, and she takes it from him so that he cannot use it. Yeah, I think that would be a real brilliant move.
Is that what it said, that she could take it? So I didn't pay attention to what they said, because they've had different iterations of that.
So she can ask someone if they've got an idol
is that one.
or an advantage, and she can take it.
Yeah. Maybe it's always the same in the US one, but because there's been sort of variations on it in the Australian one, I get a bit confused as to which can do what. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, because the last in the Australia versus the world one that we watched, I didn't really listen when
I've already forgotten what that one was, yeah.
That was the same thing. It was the same thing.
It was, yeah. Whereas I think that was, it's not normally that way in the Australian one. It's a variation, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was good on Sophie. And you know what? This episode is all about Sophie's redemption in my eyes.
I've been with Sophie for all the time, but
but let's talk about the other Sophie.
We saw a little bit.
She
got
some airtime. She got some airtime this time, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm not going to be at the bottom again." And she's like, "No, I got to start playing hard." And it's like, "Well, it's about time you joined the game." We're like 6 episodes in, and you finally decided to join the game.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's her, and some of it was just that she was on the winning tribe, right? If she'd been on the losing tribe, we would have seen more from her sooner. But
That's true.
She hadn't. In fact, she's one of the ones who still hasn't been, right? Isn't it MC, Sophie? Is there one more, or is that it?
That's it.
That's crazy.
I think that's it. So, wait, has Christina been?
No.
Okay, so it's those three. Yep. Because it was 6 last time we discussed it. Yes, so it's those 3. Yeah, it blows my mind that I think we're halfway through the season, aren't we?
It's normally 13, I think.
No.
So
we're nearly halfway through the season, and 3 people still haven't even been to Tribal Council. It's incredible.
Yeah, which, unless you're playing a really good game, it almost backfires against you, just because you're not going to have much of a story to tell. There hasn't been very much up till now that anyone that is big enough that anyone would bother claiming it at the final tribal, other than to say, I survived. I went to all these tribals. I survived them. Like, especially Alex and Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could definitely say that.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. They're both still in the game. Although Alex up to this point has really proven himself in the challenges.
Yeah,
except
definitely.
that first one, of course. But
Yeah.
he couldn't couldn't find the wheel or whatever it was. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, and like I said, Sophie really, really redeemed herself. She did really well in the second challenge, but I don't want to. Okay, before the second challenge, I think this happened before the second challenge. We saw a sort of get together of the new Hina tribe, the Yellow tribe,
Mm-hmm.
which has Sophie, Savannah.
Yeah.
Sophie, Savannah,
MC.
Rizzo, and MC.
Yep.
And again, MC is sort of on the outer here.
Yep.
Because Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie already have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, I honestly, I don't know if she was worried, because I don't think she actually said, I think she just acknowledged that she was like the odd one out, but I don't think she was worried.
Yeah, you said, oh no, she's in a good spot. And I thought, well, she's in a minority, but yeah, I agree.
That's right,
she is in a good spot.
She went straight to Rizzo and said, everyone knows you've got an idol.
Yeah. And he was like, well,
Which
I suspected that, but in a way, I kind of respect that you just came to me about it.
Yeah, but she didn't tell him about what she's got, which I'm just like,
why would she?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so perfect.
It is
every time I
interesting.
look over and I see her big smile in the list, I'm like, yeah, go MC.
I do wonder though, because I mean, we saw Sophie get an advantage here and she didn't have to work for it. She just found it. She got a knowledge is power, right?
She's got lucky, yeah.
Whereas the early ones, they tend to make there be something about it that makes it difficult. Like, hopefully I'm not getting my seasons mixed up here. Didn't they have the big ball and chain earlier in this season? Like, that they needed to work together to, yeah. So I wonder if
that was this season.
When she finds hers, will it be one that kind of needs teamwork like the other two were, because that's what it originally was, or will it be different now that they're further in the game? I would think it would
Rizzo's
still
one
need
wasn't
to.
like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened there, because they just told him about
Rizzo
it.
just
They found it under the well.
Rizzo just
and
got
then,
a map.
Oh, that's right.
So so he got the message. He got the info about where the immunity idol is, and he just had to go out in the water, and he found it pretty quickly.
Yeah, that did seem pretty easy. That one. I wondered at the time whether there was more to it that they just didn't tell us. A challenge to overcome, or he just figured it out pretty. Yeah.
So
who would she tell if she does need help? Who's when they merge?
I would have said Stephen, but he's now off in the blue tribe, which is a shame.
But in order for her to lose now, they're going to merge first, and then she would lose. So she's going to be with everyone by the time she loses.
Yes, which is going to be difficult to go out on her own.
Mm.
Well, but then she'll have Stephen again.
There's sort of cover. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this might really work out for her. Honestly, I don't think she's a target at the moment.
The only way in which she's a target is that people have seen her do well in challenges, and it's at this point that, well, actually, they don't try and get them straight away. Normally, the first tribal is about, all right, which old tribe is going to kind of set the precedent for how votes are going to go. Like, it's sort of a drawing of the lines, and but then after that,
how many people are left.
But then after that, they often go for the players who are good at challenges, because they don't want to have to beat MC in the last few challenges.
Okay, that makes sense. So there are actually 5 red players left.
Originals, yep.
And 4 yellows.
And 2 blues, yep.
Yes. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm so glad Shannon's gone. So glad Shannon's gone. I know, spoilers, by the way, but I think we already said it. But anyway, I'm really glad she's gone. I don't have to listen to any of her yogi claptrap anymore. Gosh.
You talked a lot during the episode as well about how good a job Sage has been doing of not letting Shannon know. I mean, I don't know how much of that is Shannon being oblivious, because I mean, we see how much Sage pulls faces to the camera.
Yeah,
but I mean,
and-
she's spending days with her.
Yeah, she's been with her the whole time.
How does Shannon not just pick up an odd vibe here?
I think it's because of what Sage said last episode, which was like, I'm fine with people thinking I'm an idiot. So I think Shannon probably thinks that Sage is an idiot.
Yes, I agree.
Which she's completely misjudged.
Yeah. And that's a pretty good story to tell at the end too, if you can say, well, yeah, I know you thought I wasn't doing much, but here's what I did. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I alerted everybody to you.
Yeah.
Like everyone on my tribes knew about you and that you're a shark.
and she, all those other people that she told on that other tribe, when she went to them and said, oh yeah, I told you about Rizzo's idol and Shannon didn't. Like all of those people know that she did that.
Yes.
Like, because sometimes people try and claim moves at the end, but it's sort of like, okay, but yeah, I mean, who can kind of back that up?
Only one person knows about that.
I know it's only a small thing, but could matter later.
Yeah, no, she's playing really well. Well, I hope she hasn't put a big target on her back after this move this week.
I don't think so, but I'm only guessing.
Let's move on to the immunity challenge. So this one, I'm trying to remember exactly what
they went over the net. They went over the net at the start, yeah, and then they had tie the stick together challenge to get the ring.
They made the pile of sandbags.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Pile
yes,
of sandbags.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah. Okay. So after the net thing, the sort of the net thing. They made a pile of sandbags. Of course, MC's just straight up on there. Okay, got it. And it's just like, oh god, MC, you are way too good at these challenges. You better watch out.
All the others are toppling over, or they're trying to just put all of them one on top of the other. That's pretty obvious that that's not going to work when you're just watching at home. It's like, wouldn't you make it like
they're like getting short people up there as well. It's just like, come on. Like,
Shannon did do
MC
well
just
there.
makes a little pile.
Maybe that tribe group didn't actually have very much, but yeah, she did well reaching up and getting that.
She did, yeah. And then they go to what was it?
Tying the sticks together.
They had to make the sticks. Yes. So they had to tie sticks together. And what can I say? Sophie killed it. She killed it. She did really, really well. I'm very impressed. I honestly, that is not easy. I remember.
Oh, we've got to this bit, have we?
Sorry, I was just fixing my glasses. Okay, shut up, man.
This is definitely one that they do season after season, and like there's some challenges that you can just practice at home, like you can practice making fire. Someone going on Survivor should definitely have practiced this. and Sophie did well,
and
Christina,
Sophie did.
On the other hand, assembled some sticks together.
Do you remember?
And then started
Jeff
just
was
waving them around. Like
she's just trying to throw it at the ring,
which is just going to knock it off. And then what are you going to do?
Yeah,
there have been seasons where people have done that and then have to try to like get it
drag it backwards. Yeah.
In the end, she was
pretty
lucky, I think, that the way she got it, that the stick somehow hung onto it. I don't know how that even happened.
But yeah, so Sophie just, I mean, she wasn't just good at it; she nailed it. She really nailed it. No, there was just like, okay, I'm making this, and she did the minimum of what was. She didn't like overshoot or anything. She's like, okay, I've got this, and she was controlled and everything. Yeah. She just did really well.
Stephen was smart though too, in that he was saying.
I apologize, Sophie.
Stephen was smart as well, in that he sort of said, "Oh, how many has she done? Like, how many lengths has she done?" Yeah.
Yes, and can she reach? So that I know if I need to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very clever. And then they get to the ball maze that two people have to use the rope things. I wasn't quite clear on exactly how that worked since there's only two ropes. I didn't quite get it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know what you mean.
How does that work?
Well, I guess if the rope is like that.
No, but it's on. It's not just tilting on two axes. It's tilting on four axes.
Yes.
So that's the part that I didn't understand. They're tilting it on four axes with two ropes, and I didn't understand how they were doing it.
couldn't it?
But
Isn't it just like a ball bearing or
and,
whatever on there? Yeah, anyway.
I didn't get it, and I probably will look that up actually, because the whole challenge. I was just like, huh? I don't get it. How are they doing that?
But it's definitely a teamwork kind of challenge, and it was probably the case that the person on the sticks couldn't do. Oh, actually, that's not true. Because Nate.
No, I think you're right. I think everybody had to contribute.
Yeah.
And again,
and Shannon Shannon was on that as well, and I thought there is a chance here if Shannon is with somebody I forget who she was with, but if Shannon is with someone,
she was with Joanne
who's stuffing it up, I thought there is a chance for like a massive blow up here, but we didn't get one.
No, but yeah, Joanne was stuffing it up majorly. But if I remember correctly, the Blue Tribe. Was it? Sorry. The red tribe were way behind. Like they were super behind. And
I had predicted very early on in the season, in the episode, that I thought Fruit Sophie was going to be out this episode. I was just, I went for a bit of a long shot. I'll
like
admit.
that you call her Fruit Sophie.
Because I can never remember which one's got the E and which one doesn't.
I was getting it backwards this whole time messaging you. So it's actually
I didn't pay
Blue
attention.
Sophie that
there's no point me remembering the colours because they keep switching.
No footage Sophie is with the E. But yeah, you did say that, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I just thought we've just seen
I actually
so
thought to
little
myself, if they go to council, I think you're right. She will definitely go.
And in that final challenge, they were behind, and I thought, "Yep, I got it. I'm going to get some points here."
Yeah,
but nope.
Yeah,
come back. I was wrong.
It happens to all of us.
It's fun making predictions, though.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, the Blue just can't manage it. They don't quite get there. It is a very difficult challenge by the looks of it, especially because I don't understand how it works. The last part.
I think if you were actually at the table, you would understand pretty quickly what your rope is doing.
Yeah, but you remember when they had the challenge where they had the same thing, but they had three people doing it. Yeah, so there was one
really
person.
Thrown you.
Yeah, there was one person doing the tilt forwards and backwards, and then there was one person on either side tilting left or right. So, anyway, yes, it's thrown me for a loop.
But it requires a lot of teamwork, sort of gentle movements, but also, at times you need to coordinate a, sudden movement. When Nate finishes to secure second place, there's like sweat dripping off his nose in the heat, all those good action shots where they know they can do close-ups because the person's standing right there at the table.
Yep. There were lots of good shots in this episode. I know you talked about an early drone shot.
I've kind of been brainwashed by listening to Jeff on that On Fire podcast because he likes to give credit a lot to the crew. Whether it's the sound or the camera or the music or he talks about that a lot, and it has made me notice it more.
Okay, maybe a future career in
no.
other footage
and the editing.
Yeah. Don't forget that. So anyway, Blue come up short. Unfortunately, or fortunately, because it gives us a great opportunity, one I've been waiting for. Oh gosh, it gives us the Shannon versus Sage head-to-head.
Not that Shannon
that Shannon is completely oblivious to. I loved it. It was so great. So for the first, they all go back and Shannon is just doing the Shannon stuff that she does and basically setting everything up.
And she actually says
she's going to go
to Sage, sorry. She actually says to Sage, I haven't been able to talk to you very we were together, but we couldn't talk much, but now we can talk more. And she's like, oh, great. I'm feeling, and she even says to someone else, I'm feeling closer to, Stephen, I think it was, I'm feeling closer to Sage now. And there's just, they're doing kissies and kissies and hugging. And there's a great bit where Sage is carrying all the sticks and she's like, oh, I can't hug you now. I'll stab you. like meaning the sticks are sharp, but also she's like, thank God I'm carrying these sticks.
Yeah. Because I might have to kill you. So the first whole half of all the discussions that go on in the Blue Tribe before Tribal Council is all about Shannon setting things up. And then we flip to the actually part of the discussion.
Which we pretty much know, right? It's been well telegraphed.
Yeah. We knew it was coming. So Sage basically goes to Joanne first and says, hey, look, you need to know that this is happening. I know she's probably come to you and said that she's with you and everything, but she's throwing your name out there, and she's done the same thing to me like the first week, throwing my name out there. And
she's really putting herself out at this point. Like this could seriously backfire. Yep.
And the annoying thing is that Joanne is like, oh, but I like Shannon. And it's just like, Joanne, stop being so wishy-washy.
And God, for several episodes, we've heard him talk about how strong, how the original Uli are strong as a six and don't. Yeah. And even though he doesn't think he's on top in Uli, but he doesn't, I think he even realizes he's on the bottom or close to the bottom, but I don't think he realizes how far on the bottom he is. So it's kind of set up
Savannah is really gunning for him.
Yeah. And even though they're telegraphing that, Sage is going after Shannon and that's super obvious, there's just so many times in the editing of this show that they'll kind of present you with one of those and then they'll say, well, yeah, we know you wanted that, but really it went the boring way.
Yeah.
So I was still prepared for that to potentially happen. Yeah.
And that scenario you just described has happened numerous times already this season. And I personally do not like that at all. Because it's just look, it's going to be the boring result, but we have to make it a bit interesting. So,
what would you prefer?
Because that's what it is.
Did they just show you a boring result?
Well, okay, so I would prefer that the contestants were less boring. That's what I'd prefer.
Okay. But it might even be that the contestants...
The footage you don't have.
It might be that they're interesting people, but just the vote is obvious. It doesn't have to mean that people have been boring.
Okay.
I think what I want is just to not be able to predict it. And if that means that most of the time they do something, but every now and then they trick me with something, that's enough. All I need to know is that I can't be sure.
So what did you think about this vote then?
No, I did think it was going to go this way. Yeah.
I hoped, but was afraid that it would still go against Stephen or Joanne. Part of the reason why I want Stephen to stay in, because he's got a good relationship with MC, who is my fave at the moment. So I'm just like, MC strong. We need to keep MC strong.
And once again, we're in a vote with just 4 people, and no one played their shot in the dark. Because this was, as much as they've talked before about blindsiding people, it's mostly, it's been a unanimous, well, I guess this was a unanimous vote as well. But by the time you're down to 4, do you just play, no, I guess you can't play the shot in the dark because you're relying on your vote getting over the top. And in case it was a 2-2. Yeah, I guess you can't do that.
So I wanted to talk about the fact that 3 of the people at Tribal Council had never been to Tribal Council.
And Joanne,
how do you think they handled themselves?
Yeah, not too bad, actually.
Sage couldn't resist a few funny looks or expressions.
She didn't go over the top, but
no.
Normally, if Jeff sees a facial expression, and often people don't realize they're doing it, he'll say something. He won't necessarily say exactly what they were doing, but he'll say, "Oh, you had an expression on your face there," or something like that. So I thought there's a chance that she could get called out. And Sage has been
worried when you said that.
Sage has been increasingly risky about when she pulls the face. Like, it's one thing when Shannon's facing the complete other direction because she's hugging you over your shoulder. But there was one when they were at camp where they were just like that or whatever, and she pulled her face. So I thought, oh, geez, if she turns around at the wrong time.
Was that when they were doing the kisses, air kisses? I think it was.
Yeah, maybe. Because she doesn't just do a subtle, okay. She
yeah,
really.
She's like,
yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, she is. But I think the word is going to get out now that she's not the submissive player that everybody thinks she is. Everybody might think she is. Because when the merge happens, the other people are gonna spread the word that Sage wanted to go Shannon.
And in a normal season, that is like totally predictable. Like people would want it to happen. They would want to be the person doing it themselves. Like it shouldn't be anything extraordinary, especially when they had a lead of 2 as well. Like they're still in the majority if they ended up going back to original Trub Alliance, which can't really happen because Sophie's kind of with Uli as well, if I've got it right.
Yep.
Yeah, so it shouldn't really be all that remarkable. She should be able to get away with it. And, I mean, everything's going to mix up at this point anyway. Like, even if Uli stuck with original Uli without Sophie, there's still, like you said with those numbers before, there's still 6v5v2.
5.
So they don't actually have
with Sophie,
the majority anyway without Sophie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, even though they're still intact. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I hope it really mixes up, and there's some, because they've shifted the tribes a couple of times already. I hope some of those, that it doesn't stick too closely to the old tribal lines, because sometimes when that happens, it can make for a boring second half as well. You really want it to mix up at this point.
So one of the reasons I liked them splitting it back to 3 tribes was that they forced them to form alliances with people. Some of them to form alliances with people they hadn't formed alliances.
Yeah, I'm glad it was just one.
Which is going to be more interesting when they do the merge next week, because then it's like, well, I just worked with this person and actually it worked really well.
Yeah. Especially at the point at which they introduce the knowledge is power as well, because it relies on people having knowledge of where stuff is and the fact that you've mixed it up. Oh, actually, that's a good point. So she found it after they had split, but before they went to the other. So hang on, what tribe was that? Sophie?
Challenge.
Do you reckon there was only
Sophie
one of
is now
those?
on Yellow.
Did Yellow win?
Yes, Yellow won.
Oh, okay. So maybe they planted it on the beach of the winning.
They had to have.
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible that, they probably didn't put 3 out. Not a knowledge is power. Yeah, they probably put it on the winning one.
I'm starting to think that you're right about Sophie, by the way, that she's a real contender.
And people just like her, and like she says, people talk to her. I reckon when we get to merge next week, let's go through everyone who's left and talk about what we think their chances are.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I meant to bring this up last week, but under Sophie's name it says she's an entrepreneur, which I normally consider to be shorthand for unemployed. But what does she actually do? Do you remember?
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'll look it up. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll look it up later. Okay, so anyway, we go to Tribal Council, and it looks like Shannon has no idea what's happening. And as it goes on, it's pretty clear that Shannon has no idea that there's talk about getting rid of her. But when the names start getting read out, her expression changes pretty quickly.
Yeah. As soon as she sees that second vote, she's like, oh, right, there's no other way this is going to go. Yeah,
pretty much. Oh, boy.
And I have to give her credit. Her talk to the camera afterwards was, pretty good considering. I'm sure she sort of went back to her room afterwards and punched the bed or something. I don't know.
Created a Sage voodoo doll or something.
It does suck that basically the first time you go to Tribal, it's such a weird position to make it basically halfway through the game. Like you've just missed the merge, and yet you also got voted out the first time you went to Tribal.
Yep. I mean, that should really tell you something. actually. That the first opportunities that anybody had to vote you off, you were voted off. That's telling.
I wouldn't think it too hard about it in the middle of the night. I don't think.
So yeah, she got voted off, and she. I was worried that she would make it a lot further. That was my main worry, because I think if she got further, that she would have gone pretty far.
Okay.
I think this was like the only opportunity to do something about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because next week after the merge, who are they going to go? Well, okay, this is a good question. Who do you think they're going to go after now? We're merging, so who's the biggest target now?
I think. If it wasn't for Sophie being so buddy with the Reds, normally what would happen is that they would try to get a hit to even up the numbers a little bit and go after an old Uli. I don't think
like
people
Nate or
are
Joanne
annoyed.
or something like that.
Maybe, it could be Joanne. He would kind of be easy. There's a bit of, I'm not going to go into it because I can't explain all the backstory, but I have heard that since 40, there's a bit of a tendency after the merge to kind of do an easy vote as well. Just the way all the incentives work out. So in that case, I think it's more likely to be him. Even though we've had sort of some issues with Savannah, I don't think that it doesn't seem like she's making enemies, even though she, can to camera, be a bit snarky or whatever. I don't think she's making enemies.
I do think, though, that now that we're having them merged and Joanne is back in the same tribe as Savannah, he's just going to get on her nerves so much.
Yeah.
Because she's at the point now where it doesn't matter what he does, she's annoyed at him.
Yeah. There's more people there as well, so they get more of a chance to separate. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I for a long time thought that Fruit Sophie, the first tribal, the first chance that she has to be voted out, she will get voted out just because of the way she's been edited. But now I don't know. Like, does anyone dislike her?
They don't need to get rid of her.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It's an odd thing in this season, the way she's strategy associate. Yeah, okay. Even that is hard to.
Other Sophie is going either. I don't think she's going anytime soon. Oh gosh, I hope that maybe Christina. I hope they don't look at MC at all. Better not look at her.
I'm tempted to go through them all now,
show if they kick
I don't
MC
think we
off.
should. I think we do it next week.
Okay, all right. But this was a great episode. I can't. Yeah. So all we find out in the preview for next week is that basically they're doing the merge.
Yeah, they're all very happy about it. Sage maybe gets questioned about what she did. We know Rizzo's in a good spot with an idol still that he hasn't played, but pretty much everyone knows. That's another thing that can happen though. Sometimes they're like, well, we know he's got an idol. Let's get rid of it. Like they really want to flush it.
They nominate him.
And people can kind of go one of two ways with it. They can go, no, I earned it. I'm going to keep this for a long time. Or some people will be in a big tribe. This is just making me a target. I just want to publicly play it, get rid of it, and reduce my threat. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Does he
and
do
don't forget,
that?
Sophie has her knowledge is power as well.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. I wonder what he'll do.
Well, it seems like he's watched a bit of the game, and it's definitely like they've had a knowledge is power, I think, every season, or certainly most seasons for a while. So he should assume that someone has one. And he knows, or is fairly sure, that almost everybody knows he has it. So he should probably get rid of it. Or the other thing you can do, you don't have to play it. You just have to have a buddy who you can give it to.
That's true.
But not a predictable buddy.
Yeah, but then if everybody still thinks he's got it, he's still a target.
Exactly. That's why you. I think the best case scenario is you think of someone you want to get rid of, and you use the idol to get rid of them. Like if you think there's someone else on the Red Tribe who's about to, well, but then that's the thing. They'll think he will do that though. They'll predict that he might do that. That's why they often don't go after the person, say on the.
What if he uses it on someone else that they're gunning for?
He can do that, yeah, but because they know he's got an idol, and because they know he might want to get rid of it, do you go after the? Often what they might do is they might make noises as if they're going to get rid of one of his buddies, but actually go after another one of his buddies.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I know it's sort of getting several levels deep.
Yeah, it's really complicated. Well, I mean, the thing is, this is interesting to me.
We're saying it's really complicated, but anyone who's watched a lot of Survivor will go, that's not complicated at all. Like this is sort of happens every season. So it's just because you haven't seen it, right? I'm not saying you're dumb or anything. It's just we've seen it so many times.
But I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. A lot of second guessing.
I like this sort of thing. Very excited.
And that's part of what I like about Survivor as well. There's so much. It sounds sort of dumb to say about what is, they might just call reality TV, or I just call like a game show that's happened over many years. But there's all this sort of meta around it as well about what people normally do, or what the producers normally do with the idols, or when they put them in, or what they might do next. That the players are kind of playing each other, but they're also playing the game a little bit.
Because it's been going on so long.
Yeah.
And it's little predictable.
Especially recent. Recently there's been some amount of predictability. But this time there's something that I won't bother explaining that they didn't do this time in terms of they call it Murgatory, where people are essentially not in a tribe for one vote before they merge, but they didn't do it this time. That's what Jeff was alluding to at the second challenge. But
do you think they were going to do it if they still had what's his name?
Hard to say.
Oh, no,
hard to say.
Jake.
I suspect I might learn that when I listen to Jeff's podcast, but I haven't done it yet.
I was thinking to myself earlier, I wonder if they'll do a double vote, but no, I don't think they're going to. Not with Jake bowing out early.
No, maybe they might have earlier, but yeah, they probably won't now. Yeah, and I haven't done the math on how many people are left and what that means. How many? Oh no, I'm not going to do it.
So we've got. I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. So we've probably got 7 episodes left. You probably end up with a final 3.
No, there's going to be a double.
So normally you would end up with a final 3 in the vote, and in the last episode you would have 2 tribe. Like you would get rid of 2 people and then have a vote. So it normally means you would have 5 for episode 13,
right,
and then work backwards. Okay, I hadn't done the math, but yeah, all right.
No, because basically there's 11 now, so that leaves them with 8. There's only 7 episodes left, and you're saying that they're going to do more than
11,
one in the last
6
episode.
down to 5. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's a shame because I do like when they say, actually, we're going to the vote again. I love those moments. Like, oh, shit.
There's more of that in the Australian one. The Australian one normally has one of those every season.
Yeah. But okay. I enjoyed that episode. Nice to have 2 challenges, and nice to see Sophie really redeeming herself. At least I'm sure she's been fine.
They had a great episode.
It's just what I've seen.
Really good. A lot of these other podcasts and stuff I listen to give who did the best in the episode. You haven't been doing that, but if I think about what she did, like she did well with that ring. She got to eat, and she found knowledge is power. Like she's in a pretty good spot. She definitely did well this episode.
Yep. All right. I guess until next week. I'm loving this still. Don't worry. I'm not abandoning this show unless MC gets voted off.
And there's only 7 episodes left, and then there won't be one for 6 months. So
Yep. Thank you very much. Until next time.
See ya.